Hi guys, I'm Ronak. John Bradshaw Layfield, also known as JBL, was one of the most successful heel characters in modern WWE history. Former WWE World Champion who became universally famous for having carried on a feud against the late Eddie Guerrero. Very long and very beautiful. We WWE fans who both loved and hate this rivalry for the brutality that JBL managed to bring to the WWE ring with his character. WWE Hall of Famer JBL disclosed he would come out of retirement for the right match. So in this video, I'll explain will JBL really come out of his retirement or not. So stay tuned and don't skip this video. So let's get started without any delay. JBL's last match in WWE was Rey Mysterio at the WWE WrestleMania 25 pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship, which he lost. Although JBL was an entrant in the WWE Royal Rumble 2014 pay-per-view match, JBL didn't do anything physical during the bout. In an interview, JBL said he would only make an in-ring comeback if people are interested. The former WWE World Champion and Hall of Famer retired from in-ring competition in 2009 after his match at the grandest stage of them all, means WrestleMania pay-per-view event. JBL served as a commentator for some time after that. JBL performed as a heel during his 20-80-day reign as WWE Champion between June 2004 to April 2005. JBL was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame 2020. Speaking on Talking Tough, JBL admitted he can no longer compete physically with today's superstars. However, JBL is willing to manage an up-and-coming star if the right opportunity comes along. In my personal opinion, JBL has no plans to return to the WWE as an in-ring competitor, but JBL is open to working as a manager. The majority of the WWE managers are shorter than WWE superstars they represent. Paul Heyman, for example, is considerably shorter than Roman Reigns. WWE Hall of Famer JBL was recently asked by Charlie Haas to come out of retirement. After JBL's retirement in 2009, he didn't appear in the WWE for a couple of years. He made his first appearance back on WWE Raw in March 2011. It seemed that the member of a.k.a. would be special guest referee for a match between Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler. However, this was stopped by Stone Cold Steve Austin, who went on to referee the match at the WWE WrestleMania 27 pay-per-view. Later, JBL would spend 7 years as a commentator, appearing on both WWE Raw and SmackDown. The Hall of Famer JBL's commentary may have divided the WWE universe, but it cannot be denied that his voice added a sense of southern style to the show. JBL carved out a legendary career for himself in the WWE. The former WWE announcer achieved tag team success with Ron Simmons as the Acolytes and later as a.k.a. During the early 2000s, he created money obsessed faction that was JBL. JBL went on to say how his big singles push as WWE champion came at a time when his body was starting to give up on him. And that's the only regret JBL has. JBL went into the WWE WrestleMania 21 pay-per-view as the WWE champion. Although his singles run was short, JBL created a strong enough legacy to go down as one of the WWE's best performers of the 21st century. In the late 1990s, JBL and his tag team partner Ron Simmons were considered two of the toughest superstars that WWE had backstage and in front of the audience. JBL has opened up about how he got into the wrestling business following the end of his football career. According to the former WWE, he competed in San Antonio, Texas as a part of World League of American Football. His time on the gridiron was cut short due to a string of injuries he sustained. JBL signed with the Los Angeles Raiders in 1990. In a recent interview, JBL said that he's always been a wrestling fan, and when he was done with football, he decided to pursue a career in the squad circle. JBL competed in the Attitude Era as Bradshaw before later becoming John Bradshaw Layfield. He was also a star in the Ruthless Aggression era. He spent the majority of the PG era as a commentator after his retirement from in-ring competition. JBL was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2020. The class was officially recognized in 2021. JBL is arguably one of the greatest heels in the WWE history. JBL said that he had one of the greatest rosters of all time that became that roster that did ratings that he doesn't think will ever be equaled. And so that was a really cool time to be there in WWE. In a recent interview, JBL showed his interest to be a manager of Happy Corbin or Baron Corbin. So guys, would you like to see JBL manage Happy Corbin or as an in-ring performer? Let me know your thoughts by sounding off in the comment section below. If you like this video, then hit the like button, press the subscribe button and bell icon as well. Thanks for clicking this one. I'll be back so soon with a new interesting video. Thanks for watching this one.